Dragomon waiting to be conquered. Dragomon Hunter.
Yo, guys, it's OneFire here, back again with another episode of Dragomon Hunter. Yes, I know you guys have been waiting for this since last week. But of course, we have to get into this episode, get into more stuff. The craziness is about to begin, so let's get out of combat mode and continue on to our quest to find Fate. Looking in the south first. Oh, looks like another no-go. Fate must be somewhere. Alright, so let's look in the north now. See if we can find Fate. Of course, you guys can see now that our mountain has changed. Yay for that. Moving along. Okay, you spy a bunch of rocks and feisty critters, but no Fate. Alright, let's go talk back to... yeah, no sign of Fate. Okay. I wasn't able to read that too quickly. But moving on to talk back to Omi about how we can't find Fate. As you make your way back to Omi, you notice a Hopalong you've never met before, standing restless by his side. You open your mouth to report your lackluster findings, but Omi waves you off.
Yeah, I know. Nothing, right? That's because she's right here. Sorry for making you wander to halfway to Aunt Delilah's country home and back. One fireball and servo. This is Fate. Fate, this is one fireball and servo. Say hello, Fate.
Omi steps to the side to oust Fate from her hiding spot behind his back.
Hello, Fate.
That somewhat distracted looking Hopalong gives a little bow with her head before gazing off towards who knows where. You return the greeting even though it technically wasn't aimed at you. You assume it was. Servo? Now that we've got all that out of the way, would you ever so graciously enlighten us of how you got all the way from Crescent Bay to Kane's Glade? Omi yanks down an ear. He yanks down on his ears in bewildered frustration.
The map! I was just following the map! The map? Good God, woman! This is the map of Crescent Bay! I'm not even sure I want to know how you could have used it to get to Kane's Glade! I just kept walking straight in a line, a very, very long line. You are a hopeless case, hopeless! Bah! I suppose it's my own fault for believing you. Could somehow change. Better not let you out on your own again anytime soon. Who knows where you could end up next? The moon! The moon is high. Very, very high. I don't think that'd be possible. Besides, I wasn't lost. I found my way back.
Fate seems unfazed by Omi's readily apparent K-grin.
Found your way back? I don't know if asking the gearcopter pilot from Kane's Glade to fly you back here would count as finding your way back. Heck, if you hadn't found him, who knows where you would have ended up eventually. Anyway, weren't you supposed to be working on some kind of experiment? Yes, the experiments. I should go. Well, there you have it, kid. The eternal lost Hopalong Fate. I'm sure this meeting will be emblazed in your memory forever. Not every day you meet someone with a sense of direction that bad. Sorry again for putting you through all that. I know you're probably busy and all. Hey, how about I wrestle you up some grub as my way of making it up to you?
Please don't, Omi. Please don't. PTSD from your last experience with Omi's cuisine rushed through you like a landslide of preemptive nausea. Quickly inform Omi that you have somewhere most urgent that you need to be shoving off to, and you'll have to give him a rain check. We most definitely have to give you a rain check on that one, Omi. Servo quickly nods in agreement, a bit of froth still visible on their lower lip. Right, exactly. Very, very urgent. Important business. We can't be late.
What a shame, what a shame. Ah, well, business is business, am I right? Next time, though, next time I'll whip up a meal the likes of which you've never ever seen in your dreams.
Alright, and we get another piece of armor from Omi. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that on. We got the Hunter's Glove now. It binds. Okay, we bind it, and we get some more stats. We got 5 in HP, we got 5 in attack, so it looks like we should go for one of these in here. What I want to do is I'm going to put this 1 point into actually critical attack. If you guys want me to put in a different one, let me know. I've got more coming up. Of course, we level up throughout this entire series, so if you guys want to put in more, just let me know. The Louch is back! Just as you're about to head off in the direction of Elysium, you spot yet another unfamiliar Hopalong strutting towards you. Well, sorry, I've met Louch already. There's something different about this one, too. Something almost regal.
Well, slap a half-price sticker on me and call me Clarence, if it isn't His Royal Highness. To what do we owe the fine pleasure, Your Majesty?
What deserves doesn't a newborn star hasn't in the depths of the night? Doesn't it wish to shine, or does it wish to take its flight? The Baron Hopalong's voice is almost ethereal as it glides across your eardrums. Confused by this turn of events, you glance over at Omi and Servo, hoping to obtain some answers. Just who is this Hopalong? Of course, Your Majesty. Ever ready and willing we are, your servants, Your Majesty. Servo bows respectively to the doe-eyed newcomer. Now you're even more lost. You stare, flabbergasted at Servo, wondering how on earth could they have made heads or tails of what just transpired. Crescent moon gleaming, transcending the earth, from brightest harvest golden blessings maketh birth, shining, shimmering, repleasant life, from now to forever, through fortune and strife. Silence noiseless and land growth still. Oceans returneth to primordial swill. A journey, the onset. Birds take flight. 1,000 black endowments outlined in light. All you can do is stand silent. Your head cocked to the side as you stare down at this claptrap spewing Hopalong's bedlamite. Bedlamite. I don't know. Yes, Your Majesty. Servo bows again, longer this time, then glances up at you. Hoping to finally get some answers, you ask Servo what in the great name of Beakiss Gravy this Hopalong's nutcase is talking to you about. Also, why do they keep addressing him as Your Majesty? Why, Prince Lelouch La Harsa is the son of King Edelborn. He is royalty. It's only right that he be addressed as such. Is it not the same with humans? To return to your first question, His Royal Highness has asked us if we could gracefully reduce the number of Wingrous roaming in the Bay Area. Apparently they're beginning to pose a serious blubber problem. What do you think, One Fireball? I'd say the 2 of us can handle it. Alright, so we got a mission to kill some Wingrous. Let's go ahead and get off our can we get, that's right. That button, there we go, okay. Now let's kill ourselves some Wingrous. Wingrous, dying, now, maybe now. There we go, Wingrous dying now. Okay, there's an egg over here. Can I grab this egg from you? I don't know if I can grab this egg from you. Can I? I don't think I can. Can I? Nope, doesn't look like we can. Oh, wait, there it is. Wait. Sweet! Champions proof! Alright. Let's kill some more Wingrous, shall we? More Wingrous are going to die! Those are dead. Let's go for this one. Almost there. Last few more to kill. There we go. Make sure we didn't aggro anything else on the way. It looks like nope, we didn't aggro him. Moving on to the end of this mission. We're gonna talk to Lelouch about killing the Wingrous. We killed 3 of them. I guess that was enough for him. I don't really know why 3 would be a problem, but hey, I guess it was. As you approach Lelouch, she doesn't even stir. He continues to stare off into the distance, silent and august, as though on some higher, ephemeral plane, I believe. Unsure if you're allowed to speak, you finally say to heck with it and inform him that you've successfully culled the wingrous population in the bay. Arise, darkness, from slumber deep. Alloweth dusk extend beyond horizon's creep, to disappear, to vanish without a trace. Lives quelled in this name of silence grace. Okay, this dude is speaking nonsense. Centuries passeth, I don't know, that glimmering star, matteth of boundless desire and flickering char, would meeteth such a bevel of celestial suns, to grant each wish one by one. You find yourself once again at a complete loss. This rabbit may be royalty, but that doesn't keep him from being a royal crackpot. You glance over at Servo, helpless, hoping for some kind of explanation. Please, Servo. It seems His Royal Highness wants us to know about a legend passed down through the Hopalong royal family for generations, I think, but I'm not exactly sure what legend is about. Maybe it's just his way of saying thanks. Even Servo seems thrown for a loop with this series of non-sequiturs. Your gut instinct tells you that none of these Hopalongs have any real idea what Lelouch is saying, but you're not about to call them out on it. All you can do is try and remember for later. Maybe it'll make some more sense in the future. Maybe. Alright, so we get another piece of armor from Lelouch. Let's go ahead and toss on that piece of armor. Confirm. Confirm. We got another stat point. We're going to drop this one into defense this time. Confirm and confirm. Getting out of there. Speaking to Lelouch. Whoops, Lelouch again. Sunlight recedes beyond furthest point. Restless souls, darkest fur anoints. Parting the desires of sins appoints. Once again, you lack understanding. Your lack of understanding precedes you. Once again, you look at Servo for help. I believe His Highness would like us to travel west from here, because there's someone there who needs our help. Yeah. Servo uncertainty makes you feel mildly better about your lack of comprehension. You glance over at Lelouch, hoping that maybe he'd reaffirm this with some kind of facial expression or twitch of his ears. Unfortunately, you're not that lucky. He stands as still and emotionless as ever, simply watching the two of you in an empathic silence. With no other clues to work on, it seems you've got no choice but to do as Servo said and head west. You bid Lelouch a polite farewell and take off in the opposite direction. You haven't been traveling more than a few minutes when you spot an unfamiliar Hopalong standing beside the path up ahead. His silver-dabbled fur rustled in the breeze. Perhaps this is the restless soul with darkest fur Lelouch had mentioned in all of that balderdash. Why me? Why me? Oh, what a world! What a cruel, unforgiving world of apathetic something or other. What do I do? What do I do? I don't want this to be the first ever bald Hopalong. The little gray Hopalong contorts in an unholy manner as he pulls out giant chunks of his ashen fur. You slow to a halt, watching as the fistfuls of fur rain down to the ground, whispering directly to Servo. You ask how long it takes for a Hopalong's fur to grow back. Surely not more than a few days, right? Servo can only shake his head morosely, eyes fixated on the scattered piles of fur. Maybe it's just a small patch, but it takes months for all this to grow back. And if he keeps this up... A mental image of a furless Hopalong pops in your head. You almost burst out laughing, but quickly stifle it lest you come across as rude. Quickly you attempt to stop this poor Hopalong before he renders himself completely bald. Taken aback by your sudden appearance, the gray Hopalong belays his self-defeating depilation and turns to look at you in confusion.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You're not from around here. You and sir will introduce yourself to the somewhat skittish Hopalong.
Oh ho, so it's you then. Welcome. Welcome to the Glorious Falcons. I am Moat, companion and pupil to the Great Bane, see? It's a pleasure to meet you both.
Taking a glance at the state of the ground, you ask why exactly Moat is pulling out all of his own fur.
"'Tis is an affliction most dire, a curse on my paws themselves.
Nervous or worried, my fingers cannot help but tear into my fur in great, greedy handfuls. I've tried all that I can do to cure myself of this torment, to no avail. Take matters all the worse, I'm constantly bested with unfathomable stress, which is thinning my coat all the more. What do I do? What do I do? Soon I shall be more naked than the newborn babe. The first bald Hopalong." Moat let out a hopeless wail and begins blindly yanking out all of his fur once more.
"Ah, I've just remembered. My dear friend Marvin instructed me on the way to regrow fur, but alas, I'm to head out quite soon on an assignment with Bane, so I've no time to collect the required materials. I'm in despair. What am I to do? The world is but a cruel, dark tunnel of torment and suffering."
Several glances at you imploringly, no doubt wanting to help out this poor soul. You have to admit, you've no desire to see a bald Hopalong amongst the ranks of the Falcons either. You suggest to Molt that you can gather the materials he needs.
You would really do that for me? Oh, blessed day. You can't imagine how much this world means to me. Now then, Marvin informed me that all I would need are a few coarse fur pelts from the rhinoscores here in the bay. Could you fetch them for me?
Alright guys, that is actually time. You guys know how much we gotta keep it on time. So, without further ado, we have met Lelouch, we've met Moat, and now we're gonna kill some rhinoscores for Moat so he doesn't go bald. Anyways, with that going, guys, my name is OneFire. If you liked the video, then leave a like down below. If you want to comment and let me know how I'm doing, comment in the comment section. Of course, subscribe for more. I will definitely be seeing you guys.